Sagittarius. What up, Doe family, and welcome to Swimming Through the Void. Excuse me. This will be a general message today for the sign of Sagittarius, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have a ninth house as part of our birth charts, and we all deal with Sag energy to some degree in our realities. Time and energy are fluid as well. So take what resonates here today in this message and leave the rest for someone else. These messages are timeless as well, so whenever you find yourself here, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you. And ultimately, these messages are intended to help bring us into alignment with our highest selves, with our highest timelines, with our best lives, and really just to confirm what we're feeling, right? It's always nice to have that external validation and confirmation. Tapping into the collective energy today, I used the Moology deck along with the Shaman's Dream Oracle, just to help me catch the vibe and see kind of what Spirit's wanting to bring through in this message. And it's crazy because I did the fire signs today, and really not just for the fire signs, my client sessions, it feels like in almost every message, the energies have been super similar lately. So I think this is really a pretty big collective shift that we're going through. We have Mercury and Venus both retrograding right now. In the sign of Aries, we have the North Node. In Pisces, the Sun just shifted out of Pisces literally some hours ago and into the sign of Aries. You guys, at the end of this month, we have a solar eclipse. We just had the lunar eclipse in Virgo, so we're kind of in between. We're in this portal. We're in between these eclipse windows at this time, and there's just a lot going on. So I think as we get closer and closer to the end of March, we're going to start feeling energy picking up. I already feel like with these eclipses and everything, energy is kind of high. So yeah, let's run through these cards here. We'll kind of break it down and then we'll jump into the tarot. In the Moology deck, the first card to come through for you today, Sag, was the Waning Moon. And this card says, what do you need to release? This was followed by the Supermoon, which says emotions are running high. Then we got the full moon in Pisces energy here, balance, spirituality, and practicality. And that was followed by the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Now, another card flew out as well, but it kind of wanted to be separate and kind of like overlooking this energy here, and it was the new moon in Pisces, which says meditate and contemplate. In the Shaman's Dream, we got the hollow bone, teachability. We got the Moon Maiden with new beginnings, and one more flew out of the Shaman's Dream, and it was the Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. I swear it feels like almost the exact same cards. And I shuffle and cleanse the space between every reading. It feels like it's been this message. So it feels like this is a collective message. Feel free to send it to the homies. Anybody who has, prominent Sag placements, or anybody who's going through any ninth house transits or anything like that. Because this energy is big, family. On the bottom of the deck, we have New Moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. And then on the bottom of the Shaman's Dream, we have dances on one foot. Balancing act. And I think if we zoom out and just kind of put this simply, y'all, we are in the portal of a lifetime right now. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of activations. And with all of this Pisces energy, things can be a little bit weird, a little bit surreal, a little bit dreamy. I've been getting this almost like Twilight Zone energy and feeling as I've been tapping into the collective readings. And the divine is saying to be still and know, to slow down, spend some time in nature, get grounded, right? And I think we as a collective, just in general, are all kind of learning to really just sit with the energy, to be with it, to talk to it, to have that conversation and listen to what it's really trying to tell us and teach us. So what do you need to release? Emotions are running high. Balance spirituality and practicality. Confidence is your key to success. This has come out for everybody lately, and to me what this is it's Spirit's way of kind of saying, look, collective, we know that there is so much going on right now. You're in the midst of this ending and this brand new beginning, and we need you to know internally, to just know that everything is kind of working out in your favor, that you're going to be able to look back in hindsight and be like, oh, wow, it all makes sense now. So yeah, I think with the hollow bone, this is really just about clearing out, emptying ourselves out, allowing Spirit to fill us, and learning to be with the energy as these dust devils come and stir things up, stir things out, and move things to where they need to be. Finding that middle ground. So with that, yeah, I think we're going to jump right into it. I am going to start with the double major today and some astrology cards just to get the theme of the message. And then we are in it to win it. Then we're going to jump into the tarot. So feel free to join me in prayer and let's get it. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my sages today for their highest good. Anything Sagittarius needs to hear or know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will empower Sag and help the collective align with our highest selves, with our highest timelines, with our best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help the collective align with the highest divine will for our journeys through this lifetime will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Spirit, what's the theme of the message today for Sag? What's the theme? Yeah, let's go. Oh, it fell out. Dig that. It fell out. Here comes the sun. I love that this is coming out in the theme of your message, Sagittarius, because that's it. That's this new moon in Leo energy. Confidence is your key to success. Sag, you got to know that there's brighter days ahead. You got to know that you're moving into the energy that you need to be, that your soul longs to be in alignment with at this time. Now, what came out with it was the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're getting downloads. You're getting epiphanies, you're getting ideas, you're getting clarity at this time. And to me, the Queen of Swords always represents this energy of like, in order to align with our truth, we may need to, get something off our chest, or we may need to make some tough decisions, or we may need to kind of emotionally disconnect or detach ourselves just a little bit in order to make the decisions that are best for us at this time. On the bottom of the double major too, we have the King of Swords, which to me is about our alignment with truth, our alignment with our dharma, right? With our voice, with our story, with, certainty. So I also want to say, in the midst of these eclipses, with all of this Piscean energy that we've been going through, everything, things could seem a bit foggy. Things could be uncertain, right? Unsure, unstable. And I feel like this solar eclipse in Aries and then Neptune moving into the sign of Aries the next day is, and I've been using this analogy, it's like in the morning when there's a bunch of fog over the lake, this Neptune moving into Aries with this solar eclipse is like literally the sun coming up. And that's where the fog disappears, right? So things start becoming more clear. Things start moving. Things start heating up, warming up. Things start moving forward. Let's grab a couple of these astrology cards as well to go with this Sun and this Queen of Swords. What's the message for Sag? Integration with the conjunction card. MC, midheaven, direction, reputation, waxing gibbous moon, nurturing patience, refinement. Then we have Taurus energy coming through, tactile, grounded, and stable, with the retrograde energy coming through, which says reversal, deceleration, and distance. And we are in the midst of Mercury and Venus both retrograding in Aries. They're going to make their way back to Pisces, I believe. So it's almost like a review in a sense. I was saying earlier, don't be surprised if there's stuff coming up from the past. It doesn't always have to be old lovers, but old songs coming up in your head. You're like, where'd that come from? Old thought patterns, old habits, old parts of yourself that are arising at this time, old desires that are arising at this time. It can be anything kind of arising right now. And I'd say that anything coming up really kind of wants to be looked at. It wants to be finished out. It wants to be cleared and let go of. It wants to, right? Retrogrades bring these things back up so that way we can energetically clear them, finish them, however that looks. Some of you may be shifting careers or moving actually at this time as well. Some of you may be stepping this truth energy, this King of Swords, maybe you coming out to share your story or really step into purpose or into alignment with your dharma and put yourself out there, put your story out there, speak your truth, right? So yeah, let's jump into the tarot and see what we can see. Sagittarius, thank you all for being here in this space with me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your patience as well, as I myself am going through this massive transition and transformation too. Right here with you. So let's see what Sag's energy is. What's Sag's energy? Spirit. Beautiful. Wow, Sag. Ooh-wee. Lovers on the bottom, 6 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. King of Swords again. 6 of Pents, 9 of Cups. Sag, 5 of Cups. Sag, it feels like you've been through a lot here, and it feels like you are ready to be released. You're ready to set yourself free here. You're ready to 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, really start pouring into the things that fill you up, into the things that bring you joy here. I almost see this as Sagittarius really starting to pour into themselves. The pursuit of happiness here. I feel like Sag is ready to move in a new direction. I think maybe some of you already are kind of moving in a new direction. There's new sparks, new projects, new ideas, new relationships. And I feel like they're, especially in the midst of these retrogrades, it feels like some of you are kind of working through some emotional stuff and kind of letting go, releasing. It really feels like this energy of being set free, especially with the Queen of Swords and the Sun as the theme of the reading here. It's like, I'm doing what I need to do to get to that sunshine, to get to my happiness here. Now I'm seeing this vision of Sag. I think you've been, or maybe you're in the midst of weeding your garden, so to speak. I think you're realizing a lot of things maybe aren't serving you, or there's a lot of relationships in your life that just really aren't resonant with you anymore. And it feels like you're kind of pulling your energy in, and you have this beautiful energy. You're like, what am I going to put this toward? And you're ready to move in that new direction. You're ready for your wish fulfillment, Sag. Simple and plain here. 6 of Pentacles, you're no longer accepting crumbs. You're no longer letting anybody breadcrumb you or drain your energy. You're not going to let this person, this job, this situation, this thought pattern, these memories, these people, this family dynamic or situation, you're not going to let it drain you anymore. And it looks like you're really getting focused on moving forward. For some of you, this is not for all of you, but for some of you, you're realizing that there's a person in your life in this romantic situation that really... that you're being called to move away from, maybe. Or maybe this is even a past relationship, and the hurt and all that came along with it. You're ready to kind of release it. It feels like some of you have lost someone, and you're ready, you're healing. You're ready to, fully let go, and you're ready to move forward. You're ready to step back out is actually how I'm hearing it. So maybe some of you went through a pretty tough breakup, and you were healing and going through all of that. And I think these retrogrades are kind of probably stirring a lot up that really just wants to be let go of in order for you to clear your energy to get to this Sun, 9 of Cups energy. Again, I'm being shown this Queen of Swords, where it's like, this is really about emotionally disconnecting and doing what you need to do. So let's look into the crossing energies for Sag right now. Sag is taking stock in a big way. So what energies are crossing Sag? Dang. Wow, a lot of majors coming out in the crossing energies. Yep. You guys got the Moon, the Star, the World, and the Ace of Pentacles in the crossing energy. What's helping us? What's hindering us, right? I think you're closing the door on an old chapter of your life, on old cycles, on old relationships, on old even emotions. You're closing the door, you're healing, you're filling your cup, you're pouring into yourself. And again, you really are kind of getting your sights set on the future, Sagittarius. And the divine is saying that there's an opportunity right here, right now, for you to step into this new world in some way. So whether this is moving jobs, moving careers, whether this is looking for a new home, whether you're ready for new relationships, this is like the divine is saying, Sagittarius, the door is open for your new chapter right now. So I think there's a lot that comes with that, though, because I see this energy of healing. I see this energy of release. I also see that some of you really feel like you're in the unknown, like you're like, yeah, I got to release this, and yes, this is ending, and I'm pulling my energy from this, but where am I even going moving forward? And I think this is why all of this Piscean energy came out in the Moonology cards, where it's like meditate and contemplate, balance spirituality and practicality, because in the way I've been saying it in the readings lately is like, this is the divine's way of calling us into a huddle, so to speak, to get that game plan together, to work out the play, right? What's the play? What's the word, right? And I think we have to kind of slow down enough to be open to letting that stuff come up from within us or from without, right? Connecting with the divine, connecting with your higher self, however you kind of word it and look at it and experience it. It's really just the energy of stillness and silence, even if that means just getting outside and going for a walk by yourself, leaving your phone at the crib, meditating, taking a run, going to work out, right? Doing some breath work. It's like just getting with spirit right now seems to be what it is, because I feel like this star feels like much more. It really the star comes right after the tower, right? So after this tower comes crashing down, falls down, crumbles, whatever, now is when we're like whipping up that blueprint for what we're going to build next, so to speak. And I think for Sagittarius right now, there's really an opportunity. It's like this chance, this opportunity to fulfill some type of dream, some type of wish fulfillment here. I think if we're looking at this as like helping and hindering, what we don't want to do right now is let the darkness swallow us, so to speak. Stay stuck in old cycles, stay stuck in old patterns, retrograde, go back to old relationships or old habits or anything, self-limiting beliefs, anything like that, right? This is where we really want to set our sights forward. Okay, so let's look at where this energy is stemming from. But y'all, three major arcana in the crossing energies. Some of you are exploring new spiritual beliefs, different cultures, new ways of doing things. This is very random and specific, but for some of you, there's a new guide, an angel, a deity. There is a new spirit that is coming through for you that really wants to connect, because they're going to be part of your team, so to speak, in this next chapter. So some of you may be getting little hints, finding, pennies or dimes on the ground, or, hearing things or seeing, synchronicities, seeing things out of place. That is your guide wanting to come through, wanting to connect with you. It's up to us really to kind of open up to that and say, hey, I'm here. Let's have that conversation, right? Okay, so where's this energy stemming from for Sag? There's going to be an animal crossing your path that is bringing medicine. It's almost like this spirit animal is coming into your reality, Sagittarius. So if you notice any animals, if something just sticks out to you, especially after this reading, or if it's been recently, connect with that animal. Connect with that animal spirit. Even just Googling it and kind of researching into what that spirit animal represents, there's going to be messages and medicine for you there. Where's this energy stemming from for Sag? We got the Fool, though, right? You're ready for a new adventure. Yes, Ace of Cups, you're ready for new love. You're ready for happiness, Sagittarius, and it feels like you're ready to build something here. Sag Spirit saying that you needed to learn a lot. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, or whoever this message is for specifically, you've learned a lot through relationships. You needed to learn how to set healthy boundaries. You needed to learn how to stand your ground. You needed to also, through relationships, find who you were and what it is you really want. And now, Fool, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, you're in this energy, stepping through this portal and taking what you deserve, or building what you came here to build. Eight of Pentacles, this is brick by brick. So I see you focused. I see you hard at work. Spirit's saying, pack lightly here, my babies, and trust the divine ultimately, because there is this divine opportunity here with the Ace of Cups. This cloud is the hand of the divine, bringing this beautiful overflowing cup into our realities so we can take it and have happiness, have joy, have love for some of you. Leo energy coming through pretty heavy. We have fixed sign energy. We have Cancer, Pisces out here. We have Aries energy out here, Aquarius energy out here. So ultimately, though, this energy is stemming from Fool, Ace of Cups, this energy where you needed to fulfill some contracts, Sagittarius, it feels like you have, and now there's this clean slate energetically, and you are able to align with, and what, it's like dream bigger. What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest moving forward? What are you praying for, Sagittarius? Looks like it's coming in hot. It looks like there's at least an opportunity for you to move toward that here. So what is incoming for Sag? For some of you, it's love, straight up. Chariot, Two of Cups, Four of Wands. Damn, for some of you, it's like a deep commitment. You know, I don't use these terms lightly, but it's like a soulmate, or maybe somebody, possibly somebody you could marry or start a family with here. Damn, Death, after this huge transformation in this ending, what is this incoming energy? Some of you are already in relationships. You're not being guided to leave this person behind. You would know if you are. If you've been questioning it, or, you know, then yeah, it's probably time to start releasing. But some of you are in a relationship, and there's a deep healing happening within this relationship, and there's the end of like a rough cycle within that relationship. But I think for a lot of you, you are moving into Five of Pence in reverse. Yeah, you've done a lot of healing, a lot of growing, a lot of work. You've been with spirit, you've been listening to the messages, you've been releasing, you've been cutting the cords, you've been, you know, ascending straight up. And now you're moving into alignment with your person. We had, you know, South Node going through Libra for like the past year and a half. I mean, it's been in Virgo now for a little bit, but that whole year and a half, all through 2024, we had South Node going through Libra, and that was, you know, basically all about relationships to one degree or another. You have the Wheel of Fortune down here now with the Three of Pence under that, so I do think that you're going to see a shift in the people in your world. I think the divine is sending people across your path, not just romantic relationships, but also soul family, that are going to play a major role as you move forward into this next world. Like, this is literally a whole new world type energy here. Aligned in mind, body, and spirit. Aligned, your human self, your higher self, all in alignment with the divine plan. Moving forward. 11-11. Some of y'all got to be seeing 11-11 with this Four of Wands out here. And really, I explained this the other day too. These 11s, whenever you see that 11-11, those are pillars. 11-11. That's a doorway, family. That's a cosmic gateway. And our energy, our aura, our frequency determines what is going to come to us as we step through that doorway. That's why you hear a lot of people say, whenever you see 11-11, think about what it is you want. Yeah, it's because, like, what's going on up here in our subconscious, in our unconscious, in our conscious mind as well, the way we speak to ourselves, that monologue that's happening, what we're paying attention to, the things we watch, the music we listen to, the food we eat, it is all playing a role in what our frequency is. And as we see that 11-11 and we step through that doorway, we attract something new. And regardless whether we call it good, bad, or ugly, whatever it is mirroring something back to us that is us, essentially, right? As within, so without. The first Hermetic principle, right? All is mind. So this is all really us dancing with ourselves, right? Some of you have done some deep spiritual work, and this person or these people that are entering your life are going to reflect that back to you. It's like you're no longer in this energy where there's people just draining you, just taking from you, just taking advantage of you. It's like now you're coming into contact with people who are loving you and pouring into you because you took the time to love yourself and pour into yourself and get yourself right, Sagittarius. Chariot's victory though, right? I see balance, I see stability, I see abundance, I see love, and I see victory here in this incoming energy. With that Five of Pence in reverse, right? Usually in the Five of Pentacles, we see some hurt people like on crutches. One of them's like sick, and they're right outside of the church. Right? They could just go in, and it's not necessarily the church, right? It's about connection with spirit. So with this coming out in reverse, it's like I'm no longer holding myself back. I'm no longer hindering myself. I'm no longer settling. I myself am getting in direct connection with the divine, with the divinity that I am, with the divinity in me. And I am going to now consciously co-create my reality as opposed to unconsciously co-creating, which we're all doing at all times. It's so easy to point the finger at everyone, outside of us, but really there is nobody outside of us. And I think a lot of you are waking up, having real spiritual awakenings. You're waking up to a deeper level of reality, and you're co-creating. You're like, oh my gosh, I have the magic wand right here. It's right here. It's everything I speak. It's everything I think. It's everything I eat. It's everything I listen to. It's everything I watch. Wow. Wasn't really expecting this message to be that deep. So Sag, congratulations. Congratulations. So when the world comes out like that, this is, in the deepest sense of the word, a new world you're moving into and creating. So I think the message here really is to water the good seeds, stay on the path, keep doing the work, focus on the light, remain optimistic at this time for sure. Continue clearing, continue releasing. Don't let anything pull you back, pull you down, keep you stuck, keep you bound, right? What's the advice for Sag? Damn, Sag. It's been so dope to watch the collective ascend. It's been so dope. These past few years have been such a privilege, such a blessing, such an honor. Okay. Some of you do have someone from the past coming back, or this is deep here. There's a few messages here. Some of you have somebody from the past coming back to try to weasel their way back in. Some of you were dealing with a toxic, shady person, and things have already ended, and somebody is trying to make an apology. For some of you, somebody feels you pulling your energy away, Sag. They feel that, and now they're like coming at you even harder. Now, just take it how it resonates, right? What this... Here, let me grab another card. Jeez, there's a lot coming through here. This is deep. Hanged Man on the bottom, okay? Four of Cups. You have taken what you've needed. You're becoming enlightened, Sagittarius, illuminated. You're seeing the world through a different lens because of all of the situations that you were, quote unquote, stuck upside down in. And I love explaining the Hanged Man. It's like our soul, our higher self, literally bringing us into every single situation in order for us, our human self, to learn, to grow, to ascend, right? To make progress on our soul's journey. This is about you taking all that you've learned, trusting and following your intuition, your gut right now, and moving forward into your blessings. So it's almost like, Sag, you're so close, you're almost there. Do not let anything from the past or any leech or anything that's not supposed to be part of your reality bring you down or sucker you back in at this time. Trust and follow your intuition, your gut feelings, the messages, the synchronicities, the signs that you're getting. For some of you, you're getting signs and messages in your dreams as well. This is about you continuing to follow your intuition toward these blessings. Spirit says, Sag, you have this Garden of Eden coming in hot. Let's go. For some of you, you are being guided to release this toxic family situation or these toxic friends or this person, however that resonates and has manifested for you. This is all about moving in a new direction toward abundance, toward love, toward stability. Six of Wands. Wheel of Fortune again with the Two of Wands. So the 6 and the 2 of Wands together is the 8 of Wands. This is what you're moving toward. And 2 of Wands, it's like whatever you set your sights on, whatever seeds you plant right now. Happy New Year, by the way. Happy equinox. Happy Aries season. Get with the divine and plant those seeds. Whatever seeds you do plant, you have a victory here. It feels like the wheel's turning in your favor in a big way. This is Jupiter. It's the ruler of Sag, right? This is expansion, it's growth, it's abundance, it's blessings. Have you made space, Sagittarius, for the people, for the abundance, for the love? Think about everything that has ended, all of the situations, all of the relationships that have came crashing down, that have crumbled. Have you made space? Because the divine is saying that the energetic slate has been wiped clean, and now it is your time to release that weight and to step into your blessings. Also, with that 9 of Pentacles, I say none of this has been in vain, right? Every bit of work that you put in, whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're moving toward is coming your way. Just make sure it's good, Sag. Make sure it's good. Work through your fears. Take that action. Speak your voice. Speak your truth. Shine your light. However it resonates for you. Let's grab some oracle cards. On the bottom, though, we have Soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Fly high. What's the message? Now, these are messages from your mind, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head. It's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling it brings. And you have comfort as well. Everybody's been getting the comfort card. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things like soft clothes and food, and intangible things like thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. So now would be a perfect time for scripting, journaling, positive affirmations, subconscious reprogramming. Go on YouTube, type in subconscious positive reprogramming, find a video that resonates with you. I myself always make sure to skim through it first and make sure there's no BS in the middle, because I sleep to those tracks, or I'll play it when I'm on my way to the grocery store or the barbershop or wherever, right? Taking the kids somewhere. Now it is prime time, divine timing to really be working with the tools that we've been given up until this point, family. They're super potent. It's a very powerful time right now. Now these are messages from the cosmos. It's a message for Sag. Everybody's been getting this one too. You could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in. And stop caring what they think. This is your life to love and live. Say goodbye to your past. I saw sticking out as well. It's another message for Sag. We're going to grab a couple different oracle cards as well. Remember, it's okay to be happy, Sagittarius. Really, it is. Okay? Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. And do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Family. The roof over our heads, right? The clean water. Food, right? Shelter, all of the things, love, the people in our lives that do love us and that are there for us, right? Even if it's just one person, even if it's just the cat, right? Even if it's just the dog, we all have little things to be grateful for. That Five of Cups, right? Make sure we're focusing on that as opposed to all of the other BS, right? Remember, if we're thinking about all of the things that went wrong, everything we lost, all of the BS, and we step through that 11-11, life has no choice but to serve us up more of what we are and where we're at. And that's not to cut down anybody's experiences. Trust me, I'm right here with you all. Faith, optimism is a superpower. It is truly a superpower. Positive self-talk and subconscious reprogramming is a superpower. Every single word you speak, whether it's out loud or not, the universe can't tell. My thoughts are just as loud to the universe, to my reality, as my words. So it's so important to be mindful of what's coming off of us vibrationally. It's a message for Sag. Lord Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya. Transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. You got Lady Nada as well with Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. And you got Melchizedek as well. Higher learning. You've learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. And I want to say as well, Sag, Cosmic Gateway, there we are. There's no rush. These retrogrades, these eclipses, every single thing that's happening right now is literally perfect divine timing to pause. As I say that too, Mercury, my cat Mercury, learned how to just open the doors. He just be swinging through the house. Mercury's at the door, so there's Mercury retrograde right now. So Mercury's coming through to confirm, like, yeah, no, I'm going retrograde right now. Y'all chill, kick it, post up, meditate, rest, take a nap, get with the divine. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. That is sacral chakra energy here. Working with art, music, creativity, photography, whatever you do to create. Get creative, Sag. Let's grab a Threads of Fate, and then we'll grab a message from the Divine Mother. And I hope you're able to take something from this message, y'all. This one seems like it was kind of all over the place. But I think that's just the nature of the beast. I think that's the nature of this energy being in between eclipses like that. So I hope the reading made sense to you. I hope you're able to follow along and take something of value with you as you move forward and ascend. the underworld. I feel like that came out for Leo too. Up in reverse though. So it feels like the collective is kind of on the up and up, coming up out of the underworld now. It's a message for Sag. Compassion. Power and the Magi. With play. With play. So just confirmation for everything we've kind of been saying here. To keep that vibration good, get your vibration right. Skip around, dance, Sag, have fun, laugh, watch something funny, do something fun, finger paint, create something. And if you are in the Facebook group, please post pictures of your creations. We always love to see people's creations, your art, and just you sharing yourself in the group. It's been such a blessing to have that space, so thank you all for being there with me as well. Power, the Magi. That's just confirmation though, you guys. We already have said that. Y'all are extremely powerful co-creators. What are you creating? Drop that sun and that star emoji down below in the comments to claim this, to claim these blessings. 9 of Pentacles, to claim this Garden of Eden. Because that's you, Sag. That's you. That's yours. And you deserve it. Divine Mother. What's the message for Sag, please? What's the message for Sag, Ma? Wow. You got 2 of them, Sag. This is Kali Kalmasa Nasini. It's time to free yourself from what has been. Learn from it, but do not allow it to define or direct the course of your life. Give up your stories about the past. You've outgrown them. Kali consumes mistakes, sins, and negativities. Let her free you now so you can be open to the gift of your life unfolding. And you got Bhadra Kali as well. It says there's not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to let go. Just because another has created a certain reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you in does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy. Be kind to yourself. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy. I'm just seeing that 6 of Pentacles. Be kind to yourself. 6 and that 8 came out together. So it's like instead of putting your energy all these places where you're not getting anything in return, put it into and toward whatever it is you're building. Sagittarius, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here in this space with me. Hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and Happy New Year again, and I hope to see beautiful beings on the next reading.